What's up, folks? The Sportsbook Killa, UFC Vegas 109 this Saturday. Do not miss it. I'll give you my report card from UFC Vegas 108 last week. My strong bets went 3-1. I was 75%. I missed on the Nathan Fletcher plus 3.5 spread. And my strong prop bets, I was 6-4. So 60% on that. Got to do better. We're going to start with the UFC Vegas 109. We're going to start. Oh, I went live last week too, y'all. I don't know if y'all know that. I just felt the urge. I just went live and it was pretty chill. I was on for about 3 hours watching the fights with y'all. It was cool. I really enjoyed it, man. Everybody watching the fights, just having a good time. It was a chill time. I'm going to try to do that more in the future. I don't know if I'll be able to do it this Saturday, but I'll see what I can do. I'll be trying to do that more. It's kind of cool to see what everybody thinking as the fights are taking place. That's for sure. That was a lot of fun. UFC Vegas 109. We're going to start with the main event, the men's middleweight division. We got Roman Dolidze. He's going up against Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. Roman Dolidze, he trains over at Extreme Couture. He's on a 3-fight win streak. He's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. He boxes out of the orthodox stance. He throws some hard calf kicks. He's a hard puncher with a strong chin. Anthony Hernandez, he's currently on a 7-fight win streak. He's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown belt, but he can submit black belts. Don't get it twisted. He can submit black belts. He fights out of the orthodox stance. He's a pressure fighter, relentless grappler. He has phenomenal takedowns, and he has a great ground game. And he's just a relentless wrestler. He just keeps going after those takedowns until he wears you down. Roman Dolidze doesn't have the best cardio. I got to go with Anthony Hernandez right now. He's a 3.5-1 favorite. Got to go with Anthony Hernandez at minus 345. He's going to be one of my strong picks this week, too. And I'm also going to toss a little something on the over 1.5 round prop if the money line's right. I haven't seen it yet. Next fight. Let's see who we got. We got the men's bantamweight division, Ode Osbourne. He's going to be fighting Astro Boy Steve Erceg. Ode Osbourne is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu purple belt, boxes out of the southpaw stance, has good boxing. He throws some hard calf kicks. He did beat Charles Johnson back in 2023. So that's serious on his resume. He did beat Charles Johnson. He's a fast, hard, versatile striker, that's for sure. But he got dominated on the ground by Asu Amabayev in, I believe, 2023 as well. So it's kind of weird. But, Amabayev got a serious ground game. But to dominate Ode Osbourne after he dominated Charles Johnson on the ground, I don't. Something ain't making sense, but okay. After he beat Charles Johnson, rather. But anyway, Steve Erceg, he's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. He's currently on a 3-fight losing streak, but those three losses are to good fight, great fight, phenomenal fighters. I'll say that. Boxes out of orthodox stance. He has good boxing. He's a hard puncher. He has good cardio. Nice left jab. He has a great ground game, though. There's no question. I'm gonna go with Steve Erceg. Ode Osbourne is a heartbreaker, man. You bet on this guy, he just break your heart. I got to go with Steve Erceg. He's a 5-1 favorite right now. He'll probably be one of my strong picks as well. And I'm not going to touch an over or under in this one because this fight can go a lot of different ways. Steve Erceg could clip him and get the fight over with in the first round, or it could be a long, drawn-out decision. Who knows? Who knows how Ode Osbourne going to fight? He's so inconsistent. But Erceg is definitely going to be the pick. Next fight. Let's see who we got here. We got the women's strawweight division. Iasmin Lucindo going up against Angela Overkill Hill. Iasmin Lucindo, she's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. She's only 23 years old. She can box out of either stance. Orthodox, southpaw, doesn't matter to her. She has okay boxing. She has good takedown. She has a good ground game. She has good cardio. She is a hard puncher. But she ain't no one-hitter quitter knockout artist. I don't see that. Angela Hill's just experienced. She's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu purple belt, boxes out of the orthodox stance. She throws a nice left jab. She's a versatile striker. She has great takedown defense and good cardio. She has a good ground game. She has good get-ups. If you take her down, she can work her way back up, and she is a decision magnet. Most of her fights end in a decision. Win, lose, or draw, they usually end in decision. I got to go with my girl, Iasmin Lucindo. She's going to be 17 years younger than Angela Hill. And I'm also going to take the over 1.5 round prop and the over 2.5 round prop. I think Lucindo may get a takedown or two. And I think the striking will go back and forth. I don't see her dominating Angela Hill at all. I don't see Angela Hill getting dominated in this one. I think it'll be a 2-1 win for Lucindo. And I think it will be a close fight. I do. But Lucindo's going to be the pick for me. And it'll be over 1.5 round prop and over 2.5 round prop. Next fight. Let's see who we got. Looks like we got the men's featherweight division. Andre Touchy Fili going up against Christian Rodriguez. Andre Fili trains over at Team Alpha Male. He's been training there since he was about 19 years old. He can fight out of either stance, orthodox, southpaw, doesn't matter. He's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu purple belt. He has weak takedowns though. He ain't good at getting the fight to the ground, but he throws some hard hitting body kicks, and he has a powerful right hand, a very powerful right hand, and he has good boxing. I like his striking. Christian Rodriguez, he has good boxing. He's a versatile striker. He throws a lot of punches, elbows, and knees when he gets in close. He has a great ground game. I mean, when I saw the fight that he had, he has a strong chin too. And he pulled off that upset against Raul Rosas Jr. When I saw the ground game and the grappling cardio that he showed against Raul Rosas Jr., I was like, okay, this dude got some serious ground skills. Then he gets submitted by Juliana Rosa. I don't know how that happened. But anyway, yeah, Rodriguez is a 2.5-1 favorite. I think Rodriguez wins, but I think he wins 2-1. So I got to take Andre Fili plus 3.5 spread because I think Fili striking will win him at least one round in this fight. I do see that. I think Christian Rodriguez wins, so it'll be Rodriguez money line, and then it'll be Andre Fili plus 3.5 spread. And then also I'm going to take the over 1.5 round prop and over 2.5 round prop in this one. Like I said, I think Rodriguez should win a close decision, but I definitely think Andre Fili can get at least one round out of this. I do, just striking. If he can keep it just striking, he can win a round. Next fight. We got Miles Johns. We got the men's bantamweight division. Miles Johns versus Jean Matsumoto. Usually I auto fade Miles Johns. Most people know that. But this fight right here is a little different. Miles Johns been showing me something lately. Miles Johns boxes out of the orthodox stance. He has okay boxing. He has a hard overhand right, good wrestling, good ground game, strong left jab, and he has good takedown defense. Jean Matsumoto, he's a Muay Thai black belt. He's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. He boxes out of orthodox stance. He has good boxing. He has a hard, straight right that if he lands it, he can do damage. He kind of made me mad because he lost to Rob Font. I think his last fight was the loss to Rob Font too. And he has weak takedowns. He has a decent ground game, but he has some weak takedowns. So, and Miles Johns does have good takedown defense. So I can't see Matsumoto just taking him to the ground and dominating. I don't think that's going to happen. Matsumoto may win, but I don't think it'll be easy for him. I think it's going to be tough. So I'm going to put Matsumoto in like one parlay. I ain't going heavy on him at all. I'll put him in one parlay and see if he can get me to win. But I'm not so sure he can beat Miles Johns for one. And I'm definitely not so sure he can dominate Miles Johns. I don't see that. But I do see probably a close decision, and they lean Matsumoto because he's the up-and-coming guy. That's what I think. They've been kind of riding him, so I can see them giving him a close decision over Miles Johns, but I don't think he dominates Miles Johns. I would really be surprised if he did. And I'll take the over 1.5 round prop and over 2.5 round prop. Next fight. Let's see who we got. Who we got next? Who do we have? We got the men's middleweight division. Hernandez versus Christian Leroy Duncan. Hernandez is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, boxes out of the southpaw stance. His boxing's not that good, though. His boxing's rather weak. His wrestling's good, though. He has good wrestling. And he can throw a nice left high kick to the head. He does. He has that sneaky one. Yeah. And he has a good ground game. He has relentless grappling. Hernandez just keep coming at you. He keeps coming at you. Christian Leroy Duncan, he switches stances well. He can go from southpaw to orthodox, back and forth, not a big deal to him. He kicks from everywhere. He throws all kinds of kicks, spinning kicks, wheel kick, whatever you want to call it, he can throw it. And he's a fast, versatile striker. He is. He has good cardio. His weak takedowns and a weak ground game. The thing I don't like about Christian Leroy Duncan is he's just constantly just throwing all this stuff, all these spin things and spin that. And a lot of times they don't land. So he burns off a lot of energy throwing all that crazy stuff. Hernandez, I think, is just going to swarm him and try to keep him pinned against the cage. Not that I think Hernandez can win. I think Hernandez, well, he could. But here's how I think this fight's going to play out. I think Christian Leroy Duncan is going to do just enough striking to get a close decision. And I think Hernandez is going to win maybe one round just by pinning Christian Leroy Duncan up against the cage or getting a takedown or two. So Christian Leroy Duncan money line right now, he's about a 5.5 to 1 favorite. I'm going to take that in a parlay, but I'm also going to take Hernandez plus 3.5 spread because I do think Hernandez can pin him up against the cage and steal one of these rounds. I do. And I'll definitely be betting on the over 1.5 round prop and over 2.5 round prop in separate parlays. So Christian Leroy Duncan money line to win a close decision, Hernandez plus 3.5 spread, then over 1.5 round prop and the over 2.5 round prop. Next fight. What we got here? We got the men's light heavyweight division. Julius Walker. I got in trouble last time for saying Julius Walker didn't have a chance in his debut. But he earned it. I give my guy that was all on him, that was heavy on him, some props. But Julius Walker can fight. He gave Alonzo Menifield pretty much all he could handle. I give it to him. Julius Walker he belongs in the UFC. Julius Walker going to be fighting Rafael Cerqueira. Julius Walker is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu purple belt. He has okay boxing. He does. He has okay takedowns. He has a good ground game. And like I said, he lost his debut to Alonzo Menifield, but that was by split decision. I was bragging, but it was close. It shouldn't have been if he didn't belong in the UFC, but he proved he belongs in the UFC. And only thing I don't like about Julius Walker, maybe he's corrected it for this fight, but his cardio was poor in his UFC debut. You know, and you can kind of expect it. It was his first fight. Light heavyweights are big guys, so, hopefully he's got a little better with his cardio now that he knows what it feels like fighting a UFC caliber fighter. Rafael Cerqueira, he has a weak chin. He lost to Iasmin, got knocked out in the first round. Iasmin knocked him out like 5 times in the first round. Like he just kept knocking him out and then hitting him again to keep him up, then knock him out again, then keep it. He just wouldn't go down, but he was out on his feet for sure. And he also got knocked out by Modestas Bukauskas in the first round, and that was in his UFC debut. So I can't go with him. He got a glass jaw. So Julius Walker would be the pick, but Julius Walker is like almost a 7 to 1 favorite. So that's the tough thing. If you can make that work in a parlay, by all means do so. But Julius Walker should win this fight right here over Cerqueira. He should. Next fight. What we got here? All right. Oh, we got the men's bantamweight division. Elijah Smith is going to be going up against Toshiomi Kazama. I watched both of these guys' fights. Elijah Smith boxes out of orthodox stance. He has good boxing. Quick takedowns. He throws a nice left jab. I like his jab. He has an okay ground game, too. He does. His cardio tends to fade in that third round, though, from what I saw. His cardio fades in the third. He has a strong chin. Kazama, he boxes out of the orthodox stance. His boxing's weak, though. He has a good ground game, though. He has great submissions, really good submissions. His chin is weak. I mean, he got knocked out by Gary Armfield in the first round. He got knocked out by Rinya Nakamura in the first round. So he got problems with that chin. But on the ground, he can do it. He can do it. But I'm going to go with Elijah Smith. I am. I'm taking Elijah Smith in this one. And I'm going to take the over 1.5 round prop. And I'm going to sprinkle something on the submission because that'll cover me. That not only Elijah Smith getting a submission, on the fight ending with the submission. Because I think Kazama, I think his only chance at winning is if he's to submit Elijah Smith. Any other way, I think he loses. If it's on the feet, he loses and probably gets knocked out. But if it goes to the ground, Kazama can definitely pull off a submission. This guy goes after submission after submission. He transitions well on the ground. But Elijah Smith, to me, is going to be the pick. The over 1.5 round prop. I'm going to sprinkle a little something on that submission prop. Fight ends in submission prop, rather. Next fight, we got the women's bantamweight division. Joselyne Edwards versus Priscila Cachoeira. Joselyne Edwards, she boxes out of the orthodox stance. She throws some hard calf kicks. She has a hard left jab, fast spinning back fist. She throws some hard body kicks too. She has a good ground game, not great. I say she has a good ground game and good cardio. Cachoeira, she boxes out of orthodox stance. She's a hard puncher, but she has some weak boxing defense. She gets hit a lot. She has a strong chin. She has a weak ground game, though. She got dominated on the ground by Meatball Molly McCann. So that tell you right there, her ground game ain't much. She does have a hard right hand, though. She bombs away with that hard right hand she got. She throws it in the overhand. She throws it straight. She throws that right hand. And Cachoeira is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu purple belt. I'm going to go Joselyne Edwards. I'm a little uncomfortable because right now Joselyne Edwards is like a 3.5-1 favorite. But I'll take Edwards. I think she got more tools. If she don't get hit with that right hand, that's all I'm concerned about, her getting hit with that right hand a couple of times and losing a round and leaving it to the judges, because we all know what them UFC judges can do sometimes to your parlay. So Joselyne Edwards is the pick. Can't go heavy on her. And I'm definitely going to take the over 1.5 round prop and over 2.5 round prop. I think these girls are going to throw down. I think it's going to be a long fight. I mean, if Cachoeira catches her with the right hand and wins one round, then all you need is one close round. And next thing you know, your parlay is getting busted because the judges robbed you. So Edwards going to be the pick. But like I said, not a heavy pick. Just a pick. And I'll take both overs. Next fight. We got the men's welterweight division. Uros Medic going up against Gilbert Urbina. Uros Medic, he boxes out of the southpaw stance. He's a hard, versatile striker with a weak ground game, very weak ground game. But he does have some good head and body kicks. He has KO power. He has good cardio. He has good boxing. Gilbert Urbina, he boxes out of the orthodox stance. He has good boxing. He can box. He's a hard puncher with good takedowns. He has a good ground game. His cardio's poor. He has losses to Chuck Buffalo, Charlie Radke, who's my other guy. He lost to Sean Brady, and he lost to Brian Battle. So he lost to all good fighters. But in this one, I got to go with Uros Medic. I do. I think Uros Medic, he should be able to get this one done right now. He's a 4.5-1 favorite, but I think he should be able to get this one done. And I'm also going to take the over 1.5 round prop. I think Medic is going to be the better striker here. And I think hopefully he doesn't get taken down and submitted. If Medic can keep the fight standing, which hopefully he can, he should be the bigger guy in there. So it should be very hard to take him down. If he can keep the fight standing, he can catch Urbina, maybe get a knockout, or at least win a decision. So it'll be Uros Medic for me and over 1.5 round prop. Next fight. We got the women's flyweight division. Gabriella Fernandes going up against Julija Stoliarenko. Gabriella Fernandes is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu purple belt, boxes out of the southpaw stance. She's a pressure fighter with good boxing. She's a hard puncher. She has good takedown defense. She has a very strong chin, and she has good cardio. Stoliarenko, she's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, boxes out of orthodox stance. She has weak boxing. She has weak takedowns, but she does have a good ground game, and she has very good submissions. Gabriella Fernandes, I got to go with her. She's about a 4-1 favorite right now. I got to go Gabriella Fernandes. I think she has a takedown defense to stop the takedowns, and she will crush Stoliarenko in the striking. No question. Gabriella Fernandes can box. She can throw those hands. You go back and see the way she fought Crispy Carly Judas. If she can box and bang it out with Carly Judas, trust me, she is a phenomenal striker, no question. And I'm also going to, so Gabriella Fernandes will be the pick, and I'm also going to take the over 1.5 round prop. Next fight. I think this is the last one. We got the men's light. Oh, we moving up to light heavy. Okay, men's light heavyweight division. Cody Brundage going up against Eryk McConico. Cody Brundage is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown belt, boxes out of the orthodox stance. On the bottom, he's horrible. He has a horrible ground game if you take him down and he's on the bottom. He has a strong chin. I give him that. But if you take him down and he's on the bottom, he has a horrible ground game from there. If he's on top, he's good to go. But bottom, he just gets busted up or submitted. Eryk McConico, he boxes out of the southpaw stance. He has good boxing. He has okay ground game, okay takedowns. He just strikes so slow. Everything he does like it's just in slow motion. In his UFC debut, Nersolt and Rosenbaum knocked him out. So Cody Brundage on paper should dominate this fight. He should. He should dominate this fight. But man, you just can't. It's just so hard to bet heavy money on Cody Brundage. You know, I think his wrestling is better than Cedric Dumas, but when they fought, Cedric Dumas made it look like Cody Brundage had never wrestled before. Just totally, just handling him on the ground. I mean, just crazy. Jacob Malkoon dominated him on the ground. I mean, Cody Brundage is so up and down. Then he gets in there with the Cuban Missile Crisis and gets a knockout. So you just don't know which Cody Brundage is going to show up. That's what makes it so difficult to bet on him. But I am going to go, if I have to bet, I'm saying, I ain't going to go heavy. I might put him in a parlay. I'm going to take a chance on Cody Brundage and see if he can get it done. I ain't doing no over-unders. Just I'm going to put a little something on Mr. Brundage and see if my theory is right. He should be able to beat this guy. He should. And whether he will or won't, that's up to him. But I think he should be able to beat this guy. That's pretty much it for the fights, y'all. Like I said, the same advice I always give you. Write your parlays down before you get to the cage, before you get to the window. If you sit and watching the fights and you think of a quick parlay, don't just run up to the window or run up to the machine, because you're going to go punching something in, looking, trying to get the odds you hoping for, and you're going to end up putting somebody in your parlay too many times, and then that guy lose, and then your parlays are busted. Write it down. Look at your notes a day or two before the fight start so that you can go and hedge. Make the proper hedging so you can't lose so much, okay? Take your time putting your parlays together. Start with 2-pick parlays, then go to 3-pick parlays. Take your time, put them together, put together parlays that you know have a very good chance of hitting. And then if you want to do those far-fetched wild ones, okay, do that, but make that a small part of your portfolio, not the heavy portion. Get consistent money for the heavy portion. Good luck this Saturday, folks.